Hello, fellow traders. Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing? Hey, the market's all closed up. This is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. Thought I'd talk a little bit about the market. This is going to be pretty much a pretty short video. Before we get started talking about the market, where it kind of looking at and the trend and everything, I want to remind everybody of our Black Friday sale. It's 18 months. What you do is you buy the first year, and we give you 6 months on top of that. So 18 months. It works out to about $53 a month. Members are eligible to upgrade to this if you'd like. And of course, non-members, we welcome you to become a member and join our group. Hit and Run Candlesticks, Road to Wealth, okay? All right, now let's take a look at the market. And I've got some concerns. First, let's take a look at Nvidia, okay? Look, Nvidia's earnings are tomorrow night. And bottom line, Nvidia has some big shoes to fill, its own shoes. And even though they might beat, if they don't beat by something that the market likes, the market may put a kind of a spanking on them. And if we get a spanking on Nvidia, that could give a spanking to just about everything in the market, and we could drop a little bit lower. So all eyes are going to be on Nvidia. I'm nervous about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very nervous about it. It's a shame that one stock has the power to control the market like this thing does, but it does. And, we just have to deal with it. So a little caution going into tomorrow. Let's see what Nvidia brings to us tomorrow night, and then we'll see how Thursday, how the market reacts the day after to the Nvidia. In the meantime, let's look at the market here a little bit. We'll look at the SPY. And let me come over here. I want to show you something. I just realized this a little while ago. We were talking in the trading room. And I didn't really realize this until, like I said, we were talking about it. But if you come back here to May, take a look at that white line, which is the 8 EMA, and our green dots, which is the trend indicator. Look at that. The white line stayed above the trend indicator starting in May. Never broke below. Not even here. It pushed a lot, but it never did break below. Totally bullish through here. Totally bullish. Now look at us. For the first time since May, the 8 EMA has pulled below our trend indicator line, our dots right there. And that makes me kind of nervous. Even if we have a little bit of a pop to the upside, it makes me nervous because we are now in this sideways movement here, that choppy zone. And if we break down below that choppy zone, that could spell a lot of trouble down below. We'll go look at another chart and look where it might go. So a lot of caution there on this. Also, something that I want to point out is if we move this up, and then we'll come down like that, and then go up like this, right there. We currently have a bearish M pattern on the daily chart right in here, okay? Now, it was pointed out to me by one of the members in a room that look at the monthly chart. We have a big bearish engulf up here. I don't usually look at the monthly, but big bearish engulf up here. So, it's time to be a little bit careful, I think. It's time to be, think about what you buy, okay? Now, let's take a look at this again from over here. And you can see how we went from a low to a high, to a low, to a failed high, and to a lower low. Even if we get a move up, we're going to have to get through that downtrend line. Otherwise, we could end up with a lower low. So right now, a little caution in the market. Okay, so I've added a new moving average here just temporarily. I won't keep it up forever, but it's the 100 SMA. Just watching this because if we put that on the 100 SMA, it's pretty much where we came down on that ugly day there on the 10th, and then we came down and tested it here, I guess on the 12th, that would be, if it wasn't a weekend, 14th, right in there. So we've got a low, we come up, another low, and then from there we went up. So there's a good chance we get down there. Of course, the fly in the ointment is if Nvidia reports positive and the market loves it, then the market starts to fly, and here comes 700 maybe. Again, it's all about Nvidia. So the T line, the 8 EMA, is below the trend indicator, the red dots. So right now, that's in a bearish trend to me. Price is below the 50-period moving average. That adds to that bearish trend. The one saving thing is the market may find some sympathy here. The bulls might come in and start bouncing us off about this level in here. The T-line and trend indicator are still above the 50-period moving average. That's all good signs, but we're right on that edge of total collapse or back up we go, okay? So a little caution there. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. I did buy some PFE today. I bought it longer term. I've got it for 122 days out. So we'll see what that does. I did do that. I had some SQQQ calls going into today, and I sold those off. If we do pull back, I will consider buying them back. And same with TZA. I did have some TZA calls going into today, and I sold those when it reached that 100-period moving average up there. So took some nice profit on those today. That worked out real well. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great evening. Thank you very much. And leave me notes, messages there in YouTube. I'll be glad to answer them. I like to hear from everybody. And check out our Black Friday sale. Hey, Right Way Options and BYOB is also having a Black Friday sale. So I'll be kicking that out on email here shortly. And so until tomorrow, you guys all take care. Sleep well and have some pie tonight, okay? Later.